Gmail's doing good. Good. We're gonna open up, you can tell me, but hey guys, welcome to a new episode, not really episode, but a different live stream today. I wanted to do one on Avalanche comic books. Usually I do pick up videos, but I decided, why don't I do a live one? Because I thought it'd be fun, different, something I haven't done before. There might be another live stream tonight when I actually play a game. We'll see. And there's some other stuff going on. The thumbnail is still the Left 4 Dead one. I just noticed that for the Conquer one yesterday didn't change. It's having problems, and I need to figure out what to do to fix it. Gonna need to get some probably help. I'm trying to figure that out. I waited some time trying to figure it out today. Right after this stream, I didn't want to do it any longer, so we're just gonna jump into the pickups. It's a bunch of comics, not the comic books, manga, anything. Well, manga, it's only one, kind of. We'll see. So I want to go through this because I want to get this done. Because I'm I was alone, so it'd be a good time to do this. So we're gonna go through it, starting with, I guess we do manga because I only have one manga. We have ICO 21, Volume 2. This is by Seven Jumping Vans. They had this at Books of Moon. It was it was like free something, so like $3 to $4, but not too bad for manga. It is, if you can tell, damaged on the front. I don't know how well you can see that. In the back here, it's kind of damaged. That was fine for me because it's something I was going to. If I'm getting something for myself, I don't mind a little bit of those damages. And you really, it's in the rest of the book, a little bit in the first couple pages, but after that, it's not in the rest of it. And it's a book I really enjoy this book, so it's not complaining because it's going into my collection, and that wasn't too bad for me. I'm not a sadist when it comes to condition. I'm not a guy who had that stuff in perfect condition. Hi, Al. I don't know. I'm doing So I'm not concerned about this being in perfect condition, but it's so weird when books get books like this. They don't what's the one I'm putting it. They don't do them cheaper because of that. I mean, $4 is not bad for this book, even with this minor condition. It's still like free something. It's not bad. But I've seen other ones where they like have the whole sides here like coming apart. It's like, how are you selling that for $4? I don't care how valuable it. The book is falling apart. You shouldn't do that. But this one was in pre. They had volume one. I already had. All the other ones they had already had. But that's the only manga thing I got. Next, we're moving on to these. I got at the store. We have Volume 4 of Bone, the Dragon Slayer. This is the fourth volume. I have almost all. I have all of the main books now, counting these two I just got. They're like there's like nothing. I got these and a bunch of other stuff. Some Lego I think a Lego magazine, a comic or two. Yeah, I got them for like nothing at Goodwill. I also got Jeff Smith's Bone #6, Old Man's Cave. What the last two I need for the main one and. Okay, I'm back. The stream cut off. I accidentally hit the wrong. I accidentally hit the off button back then. Oopsie daisy! I had the stream up. And I hit the off button on OBS for some reason. I did something where it's like the screen stopped, and I was like, shit. But okay, so we got Jeff Bone, Volume 6, Old Man's Cave, last one. This one and Volume 4, the last one they needed for the main books. Now I have all of them. It was like I got this one with that one for nothing, so gonna pass on that. Now moving on to graphic novel, we have Deadpool Killed Deadpool. I booked one for $4. Not too bad. It's like $4 for this. Really cool book. It's the voice. It contains all 4 issues of Deadpool Kills Deadpool. Voice and series by Colin Bunn. It's really cool, and I like this thing in the back. Where is it? This pony cover. If I'm going, I'm taking all these ponies with me. That's very cool. This is a cool end for the Deadpool Trilogy. So this was cool to get. They had one of these, so I had to pick this up $4. I picked them on. Had to pick that up. This is actually one of the most recent pickups. I actually got this week. Bullseye, the Bullseye trade. Got this for like, I think 4 something. 4 something. So yeah, this contains issue 1 through 5. This is a 5-issue miniseries featuring Bullseye. It was a book when it came out, I was like, whatever. I'll read it at some point, and I finally did. It's really good. I thought it was decent. It wasn't like the best comic ever, but yeah, really cool for a 5-issue like little miniseries featuring the character. But I'm happy with this. Not too bad. Like $4, 4 something for that. It's not too bad. Booked in graphic novel for the most of really cheap. Also got the Unbelievable Squirrel Beats Up the Marvel Universe. This is by Ryan Norris and who's the other person? I want to make sure I say names right. Let me look here. I know it's in the back. I don't know why I'm checking the front. I could be checking the back. Erica Henderson. with the artist, and we have the colorist and print. This is cool. It's a Marvel original graphic novel. That means it's only available in graphic novel format. Really cool to get this. Had a lot of. This book is the only one I have not read yet. It's just been on the stack. I have a lot of books to read. This is on the stack, and this will probably be one of the next graphic novels I read. It's gonna be different. I'm really excited to read this. Beatles logo beats the tomorrow viewers. This is next on my reading stack. This was like I think it was like 5 or 6 something. Wasn't too bad for the original graphic novel, especially being a hardcover. That's not too bad for books of my own. So that's cool. Now we're gonna get on to the single issues. So that's what I got. Starting with stuff I got from the comic book store. They had a big sale over the summer. They have a thing called a tent sale, where they take a bunch of stuff and usually all the back issue for like I think like $2 off or something. I forget what it was. Was it 50%? It was something off. I forget how much. I can't remember how much it was. It was either 50% or like something, 50% or like something, a decent amount off, or $2 off, or something off. It was actually really good. So I picked up a bunch of stuff I needed. They had like a bunch of stuff I needed. We got that's falling everywhere. We have Marvel Comics Presents issue 67, Wolverine, Ghost Rider. There's also Spider-Man, Poison, and Human Torch. Because if you don't know, Marvel Comics Presents has 4 different like 8-page stories in each one. It's a cool book. This is one I need to re-get. My copy was really damaged enough. I wanted to get a new copy. I was completely wrong with this. All 170, I think it's 5 issues. That's a lot of issues. We also issue 145, so now I need to re-get. Didn't have any of the ones I actually needed. They just had a couple of the ones I needed to re-get. So I got this one. 45 was part of Seeds of Darkness Part 11. So that's cool. And also this one has the flip side. We have Morbius on that side, Jeff on that side. Those were both like $1 or something. Those were pretty cheap. Those were not too bad. They were like a couple bucks. I'm not going to say the prices of everything if I don't know the prices. Because a lot of the stuff I got a while ago and I don't know exactly the prices. But we also got Darkhawk number 11, Heart of Hawk Part 2 of 6. I love Darkhawk. There's another book. He's playing Tombstone. This is a cool book. I really enjoyed this. This one is yeah, I did read this one. I'm thinking for some reason I didn't read this one. I haven't read this one yet. Have I read the Darkhawk books? I actually might not have read these yet. I thought I did. These need to go on my reading stack, because I don't think I've read these yet. Okay. Scrap that. I have not read these, but I have most of this series, so that's why I asked them. For the couple issues I needed, they had this one, so I was really happy. I got that. That was like a buck or two. They also had this one. This one I think was even cheaper. Darkhawk was like a buck or something. Oh, like, it's a buck something. Usually, if they're $1, they go to $1 bin, but we have Darkhawk City Free, and I did not have for my collection. I needed this one, and then everything else I needed was like after issue 45 or something I didn't have. So I'm like, all the other stuff they had I didn't have. So I was like, that sucks. But anyway, cool book to get those. It was like $1 something. So that's cool. That was really cool. It was Archie number 2. This one I have in the trade. I had this in the because I had to find one with the Archie trade. I've been getting the single issues. I have like almost every issue now. I think I'm missing like 2. And they're in the 5th volume of the trade what I got. I put them around like for super cheap. They for some reason put it like for $5 or something. I'm surprised they put that book for $5 or something. It was a really cheap price, like 5 or 10. Like it was really cheap. So I had to get it. But this issue 2, they had it there. Picked it up. I think it was like $2. I'm gonna say stuff is 50% off, so I'll say it based on that price. And I also got Kick-Ass 2. If you want this by Mark Millar, John Reed Jr. This is the first issue for the second Kick-Ass series. We had Kick-Ass, then we had the Hit Girl 5-issue miniseries, then we had this one, the second one. Really cool. Really enjoyed this for just the footage for Kick-Ass 2. It just feels like it's continuing the Kick-Ass always. Even though we have Kick-Ass 1, then we have Hit Girl, then we have Kick-Ass 2, then Kick-Ass 3. Now we have the new Kick-Ass book, where I guess we get to Kick-Ass 4. It's actually going to be like, it looks like a series, it's kind of cool. And we have the new Hit Girl series. All that stuff is like, yeah, it's weird how much this series, these all could have probably done as like one series. And instead of doing all these mini-series, but it's fine. Cool, I need that one. And I only need the last issue. I think it's issue 7 or something for that. To complete that. Also picked up Justice League United, the New 52 Future End book. I know some people don't like the New 52 Future Ends or have pins on it. I think some of these one-shots are not too bad. This one I had to pick up because the only issue I didn't have for Justice League United to finish it. It's kind of like a bonus book. I don't need 100% to get it. But also, I was like, oh, probably gonna have Aaron in it because obviously he's part of the team and I like Aaron, so I got it. It was only on this like 2 pages, so I was like, okay, he's not as much part of this as I thought. Really only Martian Manhunter and whoever this person is, I can't remember her name, but yeah, this was a cool one shot, and also at the holographic cover. That's pretty cool. I don't care if I had the holographic covers or not, but that's still cool. Another book I was really happy to get was Sonic the Hedgehog number 5. This is by IDW. I've been doing these comics now. I've been really enjoying them. I have most of them. I'm missing like 2 as of right now. I have some other ones that are in this book. This has been a really good revamp of the Sonic comic, starting over fresh, and it's been good. I've been enjoying it so far. We have this Eggman who seems to be like helping this town and helping people, and kind of not being Eggman. So we find out later that we know he lost his memory stuff, but we don't. That's the thing about doing these lives. If I cough or do anything or get to get a cough thing like tickle on my phone, I cough. It's all gonna be live. But yeah, so we got Sonic the Hedgehog number 5. I don't want to go too much into the story because obviously I don't want to go too much into some of these stories because I want to kind of. This is the book and how much to pay for it. It was like $2, and this is $2. Sonic's been great. I've been getting it. It's been really. I've been enjoying it. Next was another book I wanted to pick up, the Justice League Dark Annual number 1. The first annual. This is the end of the what's the story called? It's called the War for the Book of Magic conclusion. It's the final part to the War of the Book of Magic. It's the conclusion to that story arc. It's weird because it does conclude that arc, but also feels like it ends on a cliffhanger. So it's like really, it doesn't feel like it just continues. Like the book just continues. But still, it's what I needed. I love Justice League Dark. I'm gonna get a complete run of this series at some point. I'm working on it. I needed this one, so happy to get that. That was a $5 book, so it's about 3 something. That's pretty cool. Go stack to go keep here. So we need to pick up the pace maybe a little. Next stuff I'm gonna share is all from one series because I got a bunch of them. I got the complete run of this, not counting the stuff I already have. We got Constantine. Let's do it like this. We have Constantine, the Hellblazer number 1, first issue of the series by New 52. The New 52. This is the second Constantine book from the New 52. He had a book called Constantine. Then he had a book called Constantine the Hellblazer. What's really cool. This one I'm really happy to get because I've been wanting to read this. To get the rest of this and read this because Constantine. I love Constantine. I love Hellblazer. So that's really cool to get. These are all like $3. It looks like. I think these are all like free. I'm looking at all of them. Yep, every single issue was $2.99. That's what the cover price was, and usually that's what the back issues are. So that's what I'm going by. These were like probably like $1 or $2 or something. These are really cheap. We have Constantine the Hellblazer number 2, and I'm gonna go for these really quickly because I just got a bunch. When I get a bunch, I usually go for them quickly. Constantine the Hellblazer issue number 3. Really nice to get that. These are some pretty decent covers. We have Constantine the Hellblazer number 5, and if there's any numbers I'm skipping, like I didn't say 4, it's not one. I already have a couple, so if there's any ones that you're thinking like, oh, you're missing number 4, I already have them. It's just these are just the ones I just got. Issue 6, another one. Really like that cover. We got issue number 8. Really enjoyed that one. I got number 9. Really enjoyed that one. We got number 11 featuring Deadman. Another one. Really cool. And then we got the last 2, issue 12. Really cool cover. And the last issue 15. Because the book only lasts 15 issues. But surprisingly, this book, it's weird. This book only lasts 15 issues. That seems kind of short. But also, this is leading up to Rebirth, so when everything kind of had to end. Or most of it had to end. Not everything, but a lot of books ended. If not, most books ended. So they could get new Rebirth books. And Hellblazer was not. Constantine was not the exception. He did get a new book. And what has finished. That's what you'll see there in the video. Next, we're moving on to Daredevil. We have Daredevil Man Without Fear, 33. This is by Mark Ward's run. I would say Chris Samney, but I don't think the Chris Samney. Did Chris Samney glue this issue? I don't think so. No, that is not Chris Sammy's art. Even though it's really good though. It's something a style that feels similar. Jason Copland. Okay. Oh, Mark Ward and Chris Samney are the storytellers for this book. Okay, so see still a part of it as in the writing. This is cool. It's the last issue where you have to go and you get this thing from the monsters. We team up with like the monsters and stuff, like Frankenstein and the Werewolf by Night and characters like that. Really cool. This is one of the last issues I need for this series, so cool. I did get the other last issues. Everything else I need for that series I also got in this video, so we'll be seeing that at some point. Next we got a book that does finish the series I needed, Punisher issue 15. This is part of the run that came by Becky Cullen, and Matt Hook is the artist. Matt Hook is the artist, and Becky Cullen is the writer who delivered one of my favorite Punisher runs, like I've read in a while. I really enjoyed this, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the series. It sucks because the series started off with Steve Dillon drawing it, but then he passed away and stuff. He's a really talented artist, and he's one of my favorite artists. So it's cool you got to work on a book that he's known for, like Punisher or something. So it's a great book. This was the only issue I needed, issue 15, so I was happy to get that to finish that. So Punisher, that run of Punisher is now complete. A couple other things I needed to complete stuff. We had Superman Annual #1, and really cool. I've been looking for this because I was like, Batman has 2 annuals. Superman has to have something, at least 1 annual or something. So I finally picked it up, found it. A Superman Annual #1. And I did not know it was with Swamp Thing, so that's pretty cool. I like Swamp Thing, so it's cool that in the 5th annual it's with Swamp Thing. I don't know if there's a 2nd annual. I think he only got 1, but if there's 2, I will be picking it up at some point. But still, pretty cool to get that Superman Annual. That's pretty cool. And next, moving on to new comic book stuff. Not this that came out this week. And yeah, that's my dog barking. Okay. It's just barking upstairs. If you hear that, if you hear that, dog's upstairs, and I think my brother or something came back. So yeah, if you hear any noise, that's what that is. Yeah. We have Dead Old Man's Out Fear, issue 35. This is a back issue I picked up when I got these couple of new books that are not new, but when I got them, they were new. When I went to pick up some new stuff, that was in my box. This is Daredevil 35. This is the second, I think, to last issue I needed. So once I got this, I was like, cool, I needed one more issue. Or I got this, and then I forget when, if it was, I think it was this. I got this, and I was like, I need one more issue. Or I got, or it was after, there was another issue I needed. So this is cool. This is the second to last issue. Really happy to get that. Really happy about that. We have Spider-Gwen 34. This is a new book. The final issue. The book only lasted over 4 issues. Really great. I really like how this book ended. I thought it was a really cool ending for this. Really cool. And we have the return of Spider-Gwen and a new event coming out. That's cool. I'm excited to check that out. I think I said that wrong. I think Gwenom. But it's not that. I think I said it wrong. But yeah. Speaking of books ending, we have Hellblazer, the final issue, issue 24. Another book. Really happy to have in the collection. And this is a book I've been getting regularly, monthly, same with like Spider-Gwen. This is cool. The book lasted 24 issues. It's actually probably the longest Hellblazer book we've gotten, I think, in the New 52's last rebirth. I'm excited to see what comes next. We have Justice League Dark out now, so there might not be anything. But I'm excited to see what. I know there's going to be Batman Damned, what's going to be a Batman Constantine crossover. You know I'm going to be getting that for that, but that was cool. The other books I got new were Mighty One Power Rangers 29, Shattered Grid. This is another part to Shattered Grid. If you're not familiar with Shattered Grid, one of my favorite Power Rangers, one of the best Power Rangers. Power Rangers is one of the best comics out right now, in my opinion. Every issue is so good. The story has been so great with the Shattered Grid. With all the universes, different Power Rangers, different universes colliding, and also the main story usually has a bonus comic at the end. This one is Blue Santron and Ninja. Yeah. It's a 2-page story. It usually continues on for it goes on for a couple of issues. It tells a short story. It's 2 pages per issue, and you get a story that continues and it moves on. But that was cool. Really great book. And the last two, we get 2 more new stuff from this. We have this Rebecca #6, one of my favorite books at DC. It's a book I'm always when this book comes out. I'm always like, I gotta get this. If I go to pick up new comic books and this book is out, I pick it up because it's one of my favorite books in DC right now. It's been so good. Even though a lot of people are calling it the Fantastic Four of DC, I don't care if it's... I can see what they're saying by that, but it's been really good. And also has stuff references to Thomas Strong and stuff, with an Alan Moore creation, I think. So that's kind of weird. I don't know if they own the rights to him or what to do with that is, but yeah, that's been really cool. And then the big book, obviously, Doomsday Clock, issue 6. Obviously, by this time, this is a little over a book, but really happy for this. Really great. Has the Joker, May and Mime, all this fun stuff. We have to learn about them and a bunch of some of the villain stuff. It's a really good book. One of the best books I think at DC, if not the best book at DC. I've been enjoying this. It's been fun. It was another, I think, a solid issue. I had no gripe with this book. Really great. Doomsday Clock's been good for keeping up the quality. Now we're going to stuff I got at the comic book store when I was gone with my mom to do a show thing she was doing. There's a comic book store up there, so I went and picked up some stuff. This was in the dollar bin. I found it. Marvel Comics percent 100. Where we had the Wolverine on one side. Let's go find the other. This is another. This is a cool issue because I needed this. That's one I needed to re-get. And for $1, I'm like, yes. Yeah, I like how at the end it says, here's to another 100 issues of Marvel Comics Presents. First of all, you lasted to 100 issues. Be surprised you made it that long, but it lasted 165. So you made it pretty close to the. But this is a different for the 100th issue. They did something different. They did one story instead of being 4 different stories. Yes. It's split up into 4 chapters, but it's basically one story, and they just split up into 4 parts, so it makes it feel like it's the same thing. And I think they'll all spread the same thing. But it's cool. Cool little book. I was happy to get that for $1. I needed that, so I was happy. And they had some other books I was really happy. I've been looking for. And picked up Sonic the Hedgehog #1. It's an okay cover. It's one of the ones with like white in the background. It's just Sonic and Tails. Not bad. It's the only one I think they had for issue 1. The cover they had. It's the only cover they had for issue 1. So I was like, yeah, I'll pick it up. I've been wanting to read the Sonic comics, the rest of the new IDW stuff to get caught up. I really have to read that. That's really cool. They also had issue 4. Another book. Really happy to get. And they had issue 6. I don't know what I needed for that. So that was really cool to get those. I also picked up Black Hammer number 4. The 4th issue in the Black Hammer series. I think Black Hammer, I'm down to 1 issue. And then I have a complete run of the entire series of Black Hammer, where it's been one of my favorite books, just in comics in general. It's a unique superhero story. Really cool, and I've been enjoying it by Jeff Lemire. If you've not been reading it, Jeff Lemire's awesome. A lot of his books that he's been doing, I like some of my favorites. Terrifics. He's been doing some great stuff. And then the book I was most excited to get, probably Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, issue 8. It's by Mark Ward's one. This is issue 8. Devil and the Details, part 2 of 2. This is a 2-part story that crossed over with Spider-Man. The first part was in Spider-Man. I think it says it was in like it says what it. Yeah, it was Amazing Spider-Man 677. I think was the first part, and this is the second part. This is one in the comic book store I've never seen. Like I knew what it was a crossover issue, but I always forgot. I never like the comic book store always never just seemed to get it. So I mean I don't know why when it comes to back issues I never had it in back issues. So finally finding this one, I was like, this is the one I was looking for the most. I was like, yeah, cool. I might get the Amazing Spider-Man book at one point. If I see it, I might get it. I don't know. But yeah, that's cool. Next, we're going to books and mail and stuff. The single issues of stuff I picked up. All this is like dollar stuff. So we'll go through really quickly. We have Sword Quest issue 3. By Dynamite. This is a cool take on the original Sword Quest story arc. So I'm really excited to yeah, this book has been good. I just read issue 3 and 4, and I thought it was pretty good. It's a unique kind of tale, and I actually really like it. I'm interested to read more. So I got issue 3, and I also got issue 4. Another one, cool. I think the book goes to, I think there's one more issue. I know for sure. I know there's a 5th issue. I don't know if it goes past that, or if there's any more after that. But yeah, this is a fun book, a fun little book. The art is not amazing, but I think that's probably the one thing I'll say. I don't think the art's amazing. It's passable, or I don't think it's bad. I've seen better Munchie. There's not anything gonna win any art awards, so I'm gonna tell you that. But it is. I think it's a book. It's still just a fun kind of book, retelling, doing a new story with Sword Quest. That was really cool. I like Sword Quest. Now we got some Valiant stuff from Book to Moon. I picked up Doctor Merger. I'm saying that like Second Life issue 3. To my knowledge, this is a 4-issue miniseries. This is the 3rd issue for this. I've not read this book. I know of the character because he's appeared in other books, but I've never read this mini-series, so cool to get an each for that. And I just love Valiant. I'll pick it up. If I don't have it in its Valiant, I usually pick it up because I like Valiant so much. We have Vibe, History of the Valiant Universe, issue 1. This is a one-shot. Basically, Rai is telling the history of the Valiant Universe. I'm surprised, like, everything he mentions. There's certain things I was like, really? Oh, you mentioned Quantum and Woody, too. I'm like, oh, I like how... Yeah, okay. This is cool for, like, a little one-shot, just explaining the universe to other people, maybe to get kind of into it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We also got Face issue 12. This is the final issue for Face. It was only 12 issues. This is a cool character. I like the idea of her. More plus size hero. That's kind of cool. Female superhero. Plus size female superhero. Kind of cool. She's really cool. And this book was actually really cool. I like it. I like the Face book. I like Face. We also got Face and the Future Quest. So both of these at the same time. Issues 2 and 3. Really happy to get these. This is of a 4-issue miniseries that came out. I'm missing issue 1. I need to pick it up at some point, and issue 4. But both of these were like a box, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pick them up. I love Valiant, so I'll pick these up. Issue 2 and 3 of Faith in the Future for $1. Do that all day long. Next we have, moving on to the Marvel stuff. We have Solo. Gets Me Solo, the one-man war on terror. This issue 2 of the series. This is by Gary Dugan, Jeffrey Sloan, and Gary Dugan. Yeah. This is another book I've never read. I saw this for $1. I had to pick it up. I know who the character is. Solo. He was in the Mercs for Money book with Deadpool, and he had his own like team and stuff. And I've seen him in older stuff too. I know who the character is, so I tried to pick this up for $1. Not bad. I enjoyed it. It was a fun little book, so that was fun to get that for $1. For $1, it's fine. For $1. Next are the 3, I guess, 4 best books. We have Zombies Assemble 2, issue 3 for $1. Really happy to get this. The third issue, I actually have this finished now. You'll see later. I have issue 4. It's also in the stack. I got this for $1, and these books are usually like $5, so for $1, I'm like, yeah, let's pick this up. I need to finish the first one, but yeah, that's really cool. Next we got Iron Fist City 7, Sabretooth Round 2, Part 1, part of Marvel Legacy. There's the first issue of the new Legacy Iron Fist comic. That's part of Legacy, where they go back to the original numbering. This is issue 73. Yeah, and instead it's like here. I like how it does this. I don't know if you can see it. We have to list all the comics in order, so you know what books to read, so you know the order of everything. And also these have these little stamp things in here. There's a book you can get where you can put these stamps in. I'm not gonna take these stamps out unless I get that book, and I don't know if I will. I'm not going out my way to get it, but if I ever see it cheap or find it somewhere, I'll get it, and then I'll do that. I would definitely wouldn't mind collecting them. That'd be cool. And also has a 3-page backup story in the end. Oh, all the first issues that are part of Legacy have a backup story at the end about the character. This one's about Iron Fist. Obviously, it's the Iron Fist book. I have a 3-part thing, and the stream just kind of wagged on a little bit here. What the hell's going on? The stream just looks like it kind of went down a little bit. It's like kind of like the thing was spinning for a minute. So I don't know how that works, but yeah, that's cool. So we got Iron Fist, and then we had the last 2 more books we have was Jessica Jones 13. This is the first issue, I think, of Legacy for Jessica Jones as well. A Return of the Purple Man, Part 1. If you've seen the Netflix show, you know who Purple Man is. He's also known as Kilgrave. This is just another book I've been enjoying. I really enjoyed the new Brian Michael Bendis when he brought Jessica Jones back into her own series again. It's cool. Also has that backup story, a 3-page backup story that shows like the history and stuff of Jessica Jones. Really cool. This book gets ended, obviously, because Brian Michael Bendis has left DC, so he's not writing this book anymore. And this book he got to end it, I think, so that was pretty cool. He got to end it. And there's a new one coming out by Kelly Thompson, because other people are going to have to write her since he is gone, but that's still a good book. I want to complete that at some point, because it's not very long. I want to complete it. Another book, one of my favorites, the Star Wars line, what is by Marvel, Star Wars Darth Vader issue 6. This is the second Star Wars Darth Vader series. The first one was like after like A New Hope. This one is like right after he becomes Darth Vader and becomes like a Sith Lord and stuff. So yeah, and there's still some Jedi when they're kind of finished killing off all the Jedi and everything. It's really good. Really good. This issue 6. Really enjoyed this issue. Great. This book has been great. Star Wars books have been great. Issue 6 really great. That was awesome to get for $1. I'll get that all day for Star Wars books for $1. Now I got this one out of I got this one at actually Five Below. They had like you get 4 comics. They put them in a bag, and it's like 4 comics. You get them for $1 a piece, so $4. So you get $1 piece of comics. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it, but it had this in it. All Star Section 8 issue 3, a book by Gus Ennis. I really love Gus Ennis. He's a really talented writer. I like his work. This one is one of the more weirder ones, and it's guest starring Martian Manhunter, was always cool. But it's a really weird one. If you have not seen this series, it can be pretty weird at times. So yeah, but it's a fun book. I enjoy it. And all the other books I got in this grab bag are not here. They're all duplicates of stuff I had or stuff I didn't want. Stuff I had or stuff I think there's stuff I already had or stuff I really didn't want. So you see, I'm wanted out of that, but that's cool because I usually sell anything I don't want. Duplicates I sell. Next to this stuff is next up from a comic book store downtown. They had 2 issues I've been looking for. Legion number 4. If you've been watching the show on FX about David Haller, Legion, this is what this is. I've been missing issue 4. I've been meaning to pick it up at some point, and I finally they had a copy, so I decided, I'm gonna pick it up because I have issue 5. I need to get issue 4 so I can finish this. So let's do it. I picked it up. I just read issue 5 actually today, mind you. I read issue 4 like a while ago, but I just read issue 5 today because I keep forgetting I have it. And today I was like, I need to put this in my read pile. I'm gonna read it today, and I did. It's a really good ending. Really great book. So now I have that finished. That was nice. I also picked up the other book I was really happy to pick up was Exiles number 4. Been waiting on this because I got issue 5 and 6 in this week at the comic book store, and I had issue 5 in my box when I got this. I was like, I need to get issue 5 because it's in my box, and I can't get it until I get issue 4. So I'm like, I'm just gonna pick it up right now. Pick up issue 4. This is one of my favorite comics I'm all right now. Exiles. I would recommend reading this. If you want a cool like multiverse, showing me some different dimensions and different versions of characters. It's just a fun, really cool book. The original Exiles book is cool. And I guess, since we're speaking about Exiles, we'll do that next. I got some stuff in there. They had a box of fun with like 2 for $1 comics, so you get 2 comics for $1. And they had Exiles issue 93 up there, so I obviously had to pick that up. I've been working on getting the original X-File books, because they're really great. It's a great series. One of my favorite, becoming one of my favorite Marvel series. Really great. Really enjoy this to get issue 93. This is by Chris Claremont. Obviously, I claimed that kind of out, so pretty cool. This is technically it's weird because technically most of the members are usually of the team are X-Men characters. It seems like or mutants, even though the book is kind of has the Marvel universe as a whole in it. It's weird. I always thought it was kind of weird. The new one kind of diversifies it a little. So yeah. But I got some other books tonight. I got US1 issue 3. There's a weird book about a guy. USA Archer, I think is his name, or something close to that. US Archer. He's a truck driver. He has a super. He has his truck where it has all kinds of gadgets and stuff, and all kinds of stuff. It's just a fun, wacky book. So it's one of those old school books. Like it's just a fun book. It's just a fun, freaking time. Just a fun book. That was issue 3. Any of that. That was cool. Also picked up Bloodshot, Agents of DOA. I think this is a like a mod steal Nick Fury, Agents of Shield cover. This is cool. I love Bloodshot. This is part of Volume 2 when Bloodshot was part of it's still by it says Acclaim comic groups, but it is still Valiant. I didn't say on the cover, which kind of sucks because it's really like you should say that, but yeah, this is still Valiant. They say here like Acclaim's comic, Valiant comics. This is cool to get this. Didn't have this as issue number 5, so that was cool. So that's super cheap. Also had an issue of Punisher War Journal issue 28. Another book I really liked, really enjoyed. This is just a single issue story arc for the original Punisher War Journal series. Nice book, happy to get that. We have these, but I got a bunch of these. They almost completely run of this series. I need to pick up the last issue at some point, because it's not too bad. The Ruff and Randy show, issue 1 of 6. With DC Comics, it's one of the Hanna-Barbera new comics, what they did. This is cool. I read the first issue of this. I got this like super cheap, and I wanted to read it. It's a new what's it called? A new one of the new Hanna-Barbera comics I've been reading a lot of, and they've been pretty good. So I'm like, for $1, for like less than $1, like 3 cents a piece, I'll pick up these books. They're new. The ones I'm interested in. Also got issue 2. Really cool to get that. We got issue 3. We got issue number 4, and we got issue number 5. Didn't have 6, which sucks. I don't know if issue 6 is still somewhat of a newer book, and that's why maybe it's not in there. I don't know. It might be. I don't know. I'm trying to look at when this came out. When did this come out? April 2018. So yeah, it came out like this year. Shit. Even the development, I don't know why, but yeah. Be cool to issue 5. We'll get issue 6 maybe at some point. So that's a fun series. I had fun with that. Oh, that's just a little. Oh, just sitting here just doing this. Could use I'm playing a game or something, but yeah. Now we on to the next deck of stuff. Was all from a comic book store I went to. And most of these were $1. A couple of these for $1, and a couple of these for like 50 cents or 25 cents. I would go through them. The first one's for $1. Got some Sonic comics. Sonic Universe issue, I can't say it, issue 84. Yeah, this is issue 84. This is Eggman's Dozen +2. Another really great book. Love Sonic Universe. Another great series. We have some Sonic books here. We have Sonic the Hedgehog 281. This is the Love Struck variant cover. But I don't care, really, for variants and stuff. But if it's still cool, I don't mind the variant covers. I don't care what covers. Like, as long as if I get the same issue and I get it with a different cover and I like the cover more, I'll swap them. But other than that, usually I keep them for myself. I really don't care too much about covers. Sonic the Hedgehog issue 284, the Evil Win variant. Another one, cool cover. I like all these covers. A lot of these are pretty cool covers. I just hit this thing almost. Sonic the Hedgehog 285, the Gaia Colossus variant. Another one, really nice cover. And we have Sonic the Hedgehog 286. What is not a variant cover, it seems to be just a regular cover. So that's cool. Got all those for all those Sonic comics for $1 a piece. That's pretty cool. Next couple ones we got here, I'm looking. What do these two? Because these two I got kind of for $1 as well. I got Sherlock Frankenstein and Legion of Evil issue 2. They had this for $1, but I was like, yes. I've been wanting to pick up the Sherlock Frankenstein book because it's part of the Black Hammer universe. But really enjoying this. This book is great. This is a great 4-issue miniseries. Just anything by Black Hammer has been amazing because Jeffrey has been creating its own like superhero kind of universe, and it's been really great. Also got Section 8 6-pack and Wild Dog issue 1. This is of a 6-issue miniseries. Another book. Really happy to get, and I've been really enjoying this. So yeah. This is a cool book. There's a bunch of you see a couple other superheroes. And this is a weird book, if I guess, in this, but it's fun. It's different from the other series I showed earlier. That was All Star Section 8. This is like a sequel series, and the rest of these, if I'm right, yeah, all of these I got for 25 cents a piece. So that was pretty nice. We have Cell the Changing Man issue number 10. Really cool to get this by Peter McGillen. This is but yeah, he did these. Yeah, it was 25 cents. I was like, yes, please, I'll take that for 25 cents. And I also got issue 11 for 25 cents. and they had two other ones. Issues, what was this one? 67. Really cool to get that for 25 cents. And issue 19 was obviously a Christmas one. Happy to get those all those for 25 cents. They also had Doom Patrol issue 23. The Butterfly Collector. This is by Grant Morrison. If you don't know Grant Morrison is, he made Doom Patrol like a household name, and it's such a great book. This book is great. Doom Patrol is one of my favorite books by DC and Grant Morrison. Really great book. Happy with this. It's also is by I think let me look at the right. This is by Richard Case, who is the penciler for this. Who I think I have a signed copy with the book with his signed thing from him, so that's cool. Double Wall 25 cents. We got Starman issue 19. Another one 25 cents. Really happy to get just a single issue for Starman. Another really one of DC's best books I think they've ever done. In my opinion, Starman is one up there, one of my favorite DC books of all time. It's pretty high up there. It's in the top 10. Really great. That was 25%. And they had this for 25%, if I was kind of surprised. It is the Starman 80-page giant #1. It's like a giant one-shot. It's like a pretty big book. For 25 cents, I was like, fuck yeah, I'll get this book. This book is like, shoot, how am I going to not pass this book up? It's like, shoot. It's like, this is a lot of, this is like almost like an annual. This is bigger than even an annual. I've seen annuals. They can be pretty, this is like one of like the $10 books you get. Even this, I feel like it's even more than that. It seems like getting a bang for your buck for 25 cents, and I didn't have that, so yes. Next is showing stuff I got at the actual convention. When I went to a convention, it's called Big Licks Comic Con up in Roanoke, Virginia. I went there. I had the booth and I sat up and sold stuff, and I also picked up a couple things. My mom went and got a bag. They were handing a bag with comics in them. Obviously, I knew it was probably going to be something. I didn't know what they were handing. I'm like, random stuff? Okay, whatever. It's probably just something like a free comic, something that's not really like a free comic book day thing or a special thing that was released for free. And I was kind of right. It is DC Nation Zero. Obviously, this is presented by Cards, Comics, and Collectibles, which seems to be a store. I do not know of the store. I don't know where Baltimore. Say where this is. I'm looking for says where this is. I'm not Maryland. It says Maryland, so I'm not sure. It says Baltimore Comic Con there, so maybe somewhere in Baltimore. Yeah, I already have this. I've read it. It's great. The Joker story in this is freaking amazing and probably one of my favorite Tom King stories ever and Joker stories ever, so it's really great. But the other books I got were really cool. Picked up this first. We do this first. Darkhawk issue 1. A book I didn't even know existed called War Kings. Darkhawk is part of an event or something that was going on. At the time, Darkhawk was a part of this event or whatever. It's a 2-issue miniseries I didn't even know existed, so I'm always happy to find more. Because this is a character that died and didn't get, after his run in the 90s, I didn't think he got anything until the new stuff we got now. Other than not counting tie-ins or crossovers or being a part of a team and stuff like that, I didn't think he got any big his own books. But it's cool he got a 2-issue miniseries part of this thing called War Kings. It's weird because after reading the 5th issue, I'm like, really, it's only 2 issues? Unless it continues into the actual event, I'm not sure. But also, in this book also contains the original issue #1, which was cool. I already have it, so I don't care, but yeah, that was cool. That was $1, so I was happy to get that. Every single book I got was $1, so I was happy to get all of these. We have Constantine #1, the book. Really happy with that. I like Constantine. I've been looking for this book, issue 1 for Constantine, because it's the last issue I needed for this particular run of Constantine. I needed issue 1, so I was like, I gotta get it. So I finally got it. Really happy about that. To get issue 1, I completed that, so that was nice. Also, something else, I completed a bunch of stuff actually in this one. I got Justice, Sherlock Frankenstein and the Legion of Evil issue 1. As you already heard, I've been really psyched about this book. Really great. Enjoyed that. Had fun with that. Also, they had issue 3 and 4. Had to pick these up as well for $1. Yes, so now I have this series complete. It's only 4 issues, and it's a great 4-issue like mini-series. Had fun with that. We have also, I also picked up No Justice. Just leaving No Justice #4. I've been meaning to pick this up. I found a copy for $1. I just happened to look for a box and found it. I'm like, yep, picking this up. So now this is complete. It leads into the other big stuff going on. Some of the big stuff going on with DC and the new teams and all kinds of stuff. Really great book. The other books we got was Zombies Assemble 2 issue 4. I picked this up actually, just picking it up because I knew it was the next issue I needed. And then when I actually looked through it, I found out it was the last issue. I'm like, oh, cool, last issue. So I have that complete as well. Completing a lot of stuff. Also got Future Quest Presents issue 4 featuring the Galactic Trio. Cool, needed this one. Then let's complete that. And I got issue 1 was featuring Space Ghost. I need 2 and 3, and then this series is pretty much complete. Once I get also the new issue that's out, It's in my box. I need to pick it up. Issue, I think it's 12 or something. It's the last issue for that. And now we're down to just now we're just down to the stuff I picked up this week. I picked up a bunch of stuff at the comic book store this week. Stack Comic, feeling for starting off the back issues. I picked up 2 issues of Action Comics. I know 100% I needed 986 and 985, 986 as part Only Human Part 1 and 2. I needed this to complete the run of Action Comics. I don't know what's complete on this. I was looking at my list on my phone and it didn't look right. Some stuff didn't look right. I'm like, I know I have this one. I know I have this one, but it says I don't on my list. I decided to get these 2 because I know I was able to get 2, and I got these 2. So I knew I needed to get those. I know I didn't have, so I picked that. I went home and fixed my list. Yeah, good thing I did that. I would have gotten some doubles if I... Yes, I did. Good choice. Now we're going to go through all the other actual new stuff. That some of this is newer than others. Some of this came out this week. Some of this came out a couple weeks ago. I've been behind on comics a little bit, so that's why some of the stuff is not as new. Start with indie stuff. We have Hit Girl number 6. Canada Part 204 is by Jeff Lemire. Really great Hit Girl stuff. Really great. The performance by Mark Miller, the original writer. Difference by Jeff Lemire. And I know the next story is in Rome, and I think Kenneth Smith is going to be doing it at one point, so that's going to be cool. We have Sonic the Hedgehog number 7. Like I said, really cool. She just explains who this other Eggman is, because we have 2 Eggmans going around. Finally figure out who it is, but I can explain it here, but really cool. Actually, yeah, been really cool. I'm excited to see where that book goes. We have Quantum Age H2, another book, part of the Black Hammer universe. Really great, been really enjoying the Black Hammer stuff. It's been really great. Happy with that. We also have Go-Go Spawn Power Rangers number 12. Probably maybe one of the best books, if not the best book this week. If it's like all the stuff like that. This is probably one of my favorite books of this week. The ending was just so good. And this book, I don't think this is the last issue to my knowledge. I doubt it is. If it is, that's when Hell Always ended. But yeah, this has been really good. This is a really great issue. One of the best endings of that series in general. Really good. Jumping on tomorrow, we have Punisher 228. Basically, this is the final issue of Punisher for this particular run. Matthew Rosenberg is going to be taking over the next issue 1. What it was basically like all the other books. It's basically that's the same series because Matthew Rosenberg is also doing this book, and then he's doing the new Punisher book. So I'm like, okay, you're doing the next Punisher series as well. Well, basically, it's the same series, even though this is the end of this particular one. It ends with The War Begins, anew, in Punisher number 1. I'm like, okay, cool. But then as we see in the next book, here's a Captain America number 2. New Captain America. There was the original one that was called Legacy, and it was like, yeah, here's the original Legacy numbering, and then they went back to like, yeah, and then they were like, no, we're gonna go back and do none number 1s. Well, what they're doing is also keeping up here. We see it's issue 2, because last year was issue 1, but also keeping the original Legacy number, so we have issue 706. That's really cool, and I'm really happy about that. That's really cool. So this issue 2 for Captain America was actually another book. Not bad, it was just an okay book. I'm like, yeah, fine, Captain America, cool. Alex Ross cover, really cool. The other 2 books I got for DC, Marvel, Exiles, finally got issue 5 and 6 of Exiles. Really good books, really enjoyed the series. I read both these, really cool. The one has like Magneto and characters in like a western setting, and it's just a really great book, and I can't. It's just an awesome book. I won't let that here, now we just get DC stuff. And surprisingly enough, 2 DC books ended. I have 2, all the ones I got, 2 of the ones I got ended, were the last issues. Brave and the Bold, Batman #1 in issue 6, final issue for that. It's been a fun little 6-issue miniseries, that's been fine. We have Shad the Changing Woman, issue 6. Another book, it's technically ending at issue 6. All the DC Young Animal stuff is either ending at issue 5 or 6. So yeah, all the DC Animal books are only 6 issues apiece, but they've been really great. I've been really enjoying them. So this one is another one I really enjoyed this one. I've been reading a lot of Shad the Changing Man stuff, so that's why I picked this one. And also what's the last issue, so I picked that up. Some other great books that came out, like Superman Action Comics. Issue of 1001, when I'm kind of have a little pet peeve about that this book should have been like a new number 1 in my opinion, because there's a point where you need to like stop. I like when they do the original numbering, but there's a point where you need to stop. Because I think 101, I'm like, okay, after you did 1000, you could start over number 1. I'm okay with that now. I don't mind it, but I'm like, it's also like, oh, if you find the collect Action Comic alone, it's like it's 1001 issues. Just Action Comics are out there in the world to read. That's a lot. We also got, speaking of Superman, we have also Superman issue 2 came out. Another book that's been really good. Both of these have been written by Michael Bendis. He was doing stuff for Marvel like forever. Now he's doing DC stuff. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's doing Superman, and they're actually pretty good. They have good art. I actually like them. I've been enjoying them. We also have Mr. Miracle number 10. This is a 12-issue series. This one is another book by Tom King. who I really enjoyed this one. It's been really fun. This has been one of my other favorite books of DC. Like, this is a book that's been keeping its quality for every issue. It's weird there's only 2 issues left. I'm kind of like really curious to see how this book is going to end. So that's been really great. And then the next 3 books are all kind of new stuff. We have Justice League Dark #1. We're really excited to read this. This is by James Tynion IV. Really happy. This new Justice League book is really cool. It's kind of like doing the Last Days of Magic thing. But I'm not against it. The book was fine. I really enjoyed it, so I'm not going to complain about that. It's doing kind of his own thing with it, so. And I can believe it, but it also has, the team is based on Zatanna, Swamp Thing, Wonder Woman, Detective Chimp, and Matt Kirk? What is his focus? Why can I not remember his name? What is it gonna say? Kurt, just like, why are you trying to see? Why is it not saying his? Okay, it's not specifically saying his name, but I think it's Matt Kirk or something, whatever Kirk. You know, Langstrom, whatever. Man-Bat is on the team as well. That's cool. Both guys really excited for this. I knew this was coming out this month. This is one I was super excited for. Was The Adventures of Super Sons issue 1. This is a 12-issue maxi series. This is by Peter J. Tomasi and He's back writing the boys, and it's awesome because he did the Super Sons series. Was probably one of my favorite books of DC. Another book that's really high on my list of books people should read. This one's been really good as well. It's just been this was a good really first issue to start this new story off. I'm kind of curious how this is going to go on for 12 issues. That's the thing I have the more curious about. It's like one story arc and it's going on for 12 issues, or is it multiple story arcs? I don't know. But the next book we have is Fan-Man Universe #1, which is probably the bigger book. I think this is probably the best book of this week. I said Power Rangers is coming out at a close second. This is probably my favorite. This was just so. This is really good. Like, this is what I wanted from a new Sandman book. And this is basically has a little bit of all the new Sandman books because there's a bunch of new books coming out. We have the Book of Magic is coming out, The Dreaming, The House of Whispers, and Endless for 4 different Sandman-related books are coming out. This is kind of like a book that kind of involves all of them, kind of like a setup book. Like, hey, this is setting up everything we're doing with the new Sandman stuff. So I really enjoyed it. It sets up everything. It's just a really good book, and it sets up everything. It's been really great. It makes me almost want to read all of them. I'm not going to either. I'm only going to get so many. I could get all of them, but we're just going to get, probably I'm just going to be getting The Dreaming and The Book of Magic. House of Whispers, I'm not too interested in, and Lucifer, it's like, I like Lucifer, but I'm not too interested in. The book was I think it's $5, yeah, this is $5, but it's really great. I really enjoyed that. And that's it for the comic stuff. That's everything for comic stuff. So we are gonna end this stream here. This was just one I wanted to do to get for all this new comic book stuff, so then I can put it in my closet if it's not logged, and then log it, whatever. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys can always like, favorite, all that fun stuff to stream. That's gonna be it. So yeah, like, favorite, all that fun stuff. Subscribe. The stream will be uploaded to the channel. This will be under comic book pickup videos. I will put this in the comic book pickup videos. It will get numbered as an episode. It'll be under comic book pickup videos. It'll be a live stream, but I will probably number it as an episode as well, or a special episode or something. It'll be under that playlist. Thank you guys for watching. You guys can always stay epic, and I'll see you in the next epic stream. Bye.